For more than 2,000 years, people have searched for a city that may never have existed. A civilization lost beneath the waves, swallowed by the sea, but never forgotten by humanity. It's a whisper in our collective history, a legend of a perfect world now hidden in the darkest depths of the ocean. This is the story of Atlantis, a mystery that has captivated philosophers, explorers, and dreamers for centuries. Where does the legend end, and where might the truth begin? The journey into the heart of this enigma starts not with an explorer's map, but with the words of a philosopher. The story begins with Plato, the great Athenian thinker, who introduced Atlantis to the world in his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, around 360 BC. He described a mighty island empire located beyond the Pillars of Heracles, the ancient name for the Strait of Gibraltar. According to Plato, this was no ordinary city. It was a naval power that had conquered parts of Western Europe and Africa, some 9,000 years before his time. He claimed the story was passed down through his family from Solon, a wise Athenian statesman who heard it from Egyptian priests. Was this a genuine historical account, a family tale passed through generations? Or was it a fabrication, a clever storytelling device to make a philosophical point? The origins are as mysterious as the city itself, a single source for a world-altering tale. Atlantis was said to be a marvel of engineering and wealth, a paradise on Earth. Plato paints a picture of a metropolis built on concentric rings of land and water, a testament to its people's harmony with the sea. 3 circular moats surrounded a central island, connected by massive canals that allowed ships to sail directly into the heart of the city. The central island housed the royal palace and a temple dedicated to Poseidon, the god of the sea. The walls, Plato wrote, were coated in shimmering metals, the outer wall in brass, the middle in tin, and the inner wall of the citadel glowed with the red light of orichalcum, a mysterious metal second only to gold in value. The lands were fertile, yielding to harvest a year. Its people were descendants of Poseidon himself, noble and virtuous. It was a utopia, a beacon of civilization, art, and power. But its greatness became its downfall. As generations passed, the divine nature of the Atlantans faded. Their human ambition grew unchecked. They became consumed by greed, arrogance, and a lust for power. Their once noble society turned corrupt, and they waged an unjust war against Athens and the rest of the ancient world. Seeing their hubris and moral decay, the gods decided to act. Zeus, the king of the gods, gathered the others to pass judgment. In a single, terrible day and night of misfortune, violent earthquakes and floods befell the island. The earth split open, and the great city of Atlantis, with all its people and all its glory, was swallowed by the sea, vanishing forever without a trace. A catastrophic end for a once great empire. Plato remains the only ancient source for the story of Atlantis. No other Greek historian or writer from his time mentions it. This silence has fueled an eternal debate. Was Plato recounting a lost chapter of human history, or was he crafting a cautionary tale? Many scholars believe Atlantis was a noble lie, an allegory to explore themes of power, corruption, and divine justice. By creating a perfect but flawed society and then destroying it, Plato could warn his fellow Athenians about the dangers of imperial ambition and moral decay. The city's war with ancient Athens, a smaller but virtuous state, served to glorify his own city's ideals. In his view, Atlantis was never a real place but a powerful idea. Yet, for others, the story feels too detailed, too specific to be pure fiction. This has led many to search for a real-world event that could have inspired Plato's tale. The most popular theory points to the Minoan civilization, a powerful Bronze Age culture based on the island of Crete and the surrounding Aegean islands. Around 1600 BC, the volcanic island of Thera, now known as Santorini, suffered a cataclysmic eruption, one of the largest in human history. The eruption triggered massive tsunamis that would have devastated the Minoan coastal towns and crippled their naval power. The Minoan civilization never fully recovered and eventually collapsed. The memory of this real, sudden destruction of a powerful maritime culture, passed down through generations, could have been the seed from which Plato's story of Atlantis grew. Others, taking Plato's words more literally, look west, beyond the Pillars of Heracles and into the vast Atlantic Ocean. For centuries, explorers and mystics have believed that a large island or continent once existed there, before sinking beneath the waves. They point to islands like the Azores or the Canary Islands as possible mountain peaks of this submerged landmass. However, modern geology offers little support for this idea. The theory of plate tectonics shows that it's virtually impossible for a large continent to sink so rapidly. The ocean floor has been mapped extensively, and there is no evidence of a lost continent hiding in the Atlantic's depths. The dream of a mid-Atlantic Atlantis remains a powerful one, but it is a dream that science has yet to confirm. The search for Atlantis hasn't been confined to the Atlantic. The legend is so compelling that clues have been sought all over the globe. Some theories point to the Richat structure in Mauritania, a massive circular geological formation in the Sahara Desert that vaguely resembles Plato's description of the city's concentric rings. Could this be the remnant of Atlantis, not sunk beneath the sea but buried by the sands of time? Others look to southern Spain, where archaeological sites near the Doñana National Park hint at a sophisticated ancient city that was wiped out by a tsunami. Could this have been the Atlantean capital Tarsos, which some believe was the real inspiration for the myth? Each new discovery offers tantalizing possibilities, but none have provided definitive proof. Today, the quest for Atlantis continues with cutting-edge technology. Deep-sea submersibles and advanced sonar systems map the ocean floor with incredible precision, searching for anomalies that might suggest man-made structures. Satellite imagery and ground-penetrating radar are used to investigate potential land-based sites. Divers explore underwater ruins, hoping to find an inscription or artifact that can solve the puzzle once and for all. Yet, for all our technological prowess, Atlantis stays just out of reach. Its location as elusive as ever. The search itself has become part of the legend, a testament to our enduring hope that we can recover a piece of this lost world. The ocean guards its secrets well, and the greatest of them all may still be waiting to be found. So why does the legend of Atlantis endure? It has survived for millennia because it speaks to some of our deepest human desires and fears. It's the ultimate story of a lost golden age, a dream of a perfect world that existed before our own, a paradise of wisdom and beauty. The idea that such an advanced civilization could have existed, and that we might one day rediscover its secrets, is incredibly powerful. It taps into our collective imagination, our love of mystery, and our longing for transcendence. Atlantis is more than just a place, it's a symbol of the great what-if of human history, a forgotten chapter we are desperate to read. Ultimately, the story of Atlantis serves as a timeless reminder. It reminds us that even the greatest civilizations are fragile, that power and technological advancement are no guarantees against collapse. It teaches us about the dangers of arrogance and the importance of humility. The image of a magnificent city vanishing in a single night is a powerful metaphor for how quickly everything we build can be lost, and how knowledge can vanish in a moment, leaving future generations with only whispers and legends. Whether real or imagined, Atlantis forces us to confront the impermanence of our own world and our place within history. This is the mystery of Atlantis. It is not just a search for a lost city, but a search for a deeper understanding of ourselves. It's a legend carved into history, a dream that refuses to sink. And as long as there are oceans to explore and stories to tell, humanity will continue to search for it, forever drawn to the tale of the city that was lost to the sea. Perhaps the true location of Atlantis is not on any map, but within the human imagination, where it will live on forever. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more explorations into history's greatest mysteries.